हेलो नानी हो, हाउ आर यू? ठिकै छौ होला आशा गर्छु हैन। अनि अस्ति मैले तिमीहरुसँग 2018 को क्वेशन गरिरहेको थिएँ र त्यसकै कन्टिन्युएसन दुईटा मैले भिडियो तिमीहरुलाई अब्जेक्टिभ क्वेशनको बारेमा दिइसके। अब ग्रुप डी र ग्रुप ई जुन चाहिँ छ यो चाहिँ तिमीहरुको लङ क्वेशन 3 मार्क्सको अनि 5 मार्क्सको हुन्छ। त्यो आज म डिल गर्छु तिमीहरुसँग हैन। यहाँ केही क्वेशनहरु छन्, म तिमीहरुलाई पढेर सुनाउँछु। गिभ अ ब्रिफ explanatory answer of the following alternative should be noted. 3 into 4 is equal to 12 अथवा 3 मार्क्सको प्रश्न तिमीहरुले 4 वटा गर्नुपर्छ, जम्मा 12 मार्क्सको। ओके, र त्यसमा के हुन्छ जस्तो 4.1 एउटा क्वेशन छ हैन। यहाँ लेखिएको छ एक्सप्लेन व्हाई डेल्टा इज फर्मड एट द माउथ अफ द रिभर। ओके, दिस इज वन क्वेशन। अगर तिमीलाई यो याद छैन र तिमी अर्को क्वेशनमा जान चाहन्छौ भने और व्हाई डज टेम्परेचर डिक्रिज विथ इन्क्रिज अफ अल्टिट्युड इन ट्रोपोस्फियर, अथवा जति हामी उकालो जान्छौं त्यति नै हाई अल्टिट्युडमा के हुँदै जान्छ, टेम्परेचर घट्दै जान्छ किन? या त माथिको गर्छौ या त तलको कुनै एउटा गर्छौ, दुईटामा। ओके, अनि अर्को छ 4.2 क्वेशन अथवा 4 को ख हैन, क ख ग हुन्छ नि त्यस्तै। व्हाट आर द मेथड्स अफ कन्ट्रोलिङ ग्यासेस वेस्ट मटेरियल, यो गर्छौ। या त त्यसको तल के दिएको छ और दिएको छ हाउ आर द रिडक्सन अफ वेस्ट मेड। दुईटामा कुनै एउटा वेस्ट म्यानेजमेन्टबाट नै छ, तर दुईटामा कुनै एउटा प्रश्नको उत्तर तिमीहरुले दिन्छौ। त्यसरी नै अर्को प्रश्न छ 4.3 डिस्कस इन ब्रिफ 3 मेन मेजर्स adopted for the conservation of forest in India। यो गर्छौ। या त यो जानेनौ भने यसमा पनि और छ what do you mean by the modern communication system, what do you mean by the modern communication system। ओके, दुईटामा एउटा गर्छौ। अनि अर्को आउँछ 4 नम्बरको प्रश्न 4.4 what are the differences between topographical map and satellite imagery, यो गर्छौ। अथवा यो जानेन भने और स्टेट 3 uses of topographical map गर्छौ। ओके, जम्मा यहाँ 8 वटा प्रश्न छ। म तिमीहरुलाई 8 वटाकै प्रश्नको उत्तर दिन्छु, तर तिमीहरुले केवल एक्जाममा चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ, 4 वटा मात्रै गर्नुपर्छ। त्यसरी नै ग्रुप ई मा लङ क्वेशन छ 5 मार्क्सको दुईटा 5 into 2 10। आन्सर एनी टू क्वेशन्स फ्रम द फलोइङ। 5.1.1 दिएको छ डिस्क्राइब विथ स्केचेस द मेजर ल्यान्डफर्म्स प्रोड्युस बाई फ्लुभियल डिपोजिसन। नदीको सञ्चयनको कार्यबाट बनिएका ल्यान्डफर्म्सहरुको बारेमा के गर भनेको छ, डिस्क्राइब गर अनि त्यसको के पनि बनाऊ, नक्सा पनि बनाऊ। त्यसरी नै 5.2 मा दिएको छ एक्सप्लेन विथ स्केचेस द ओरिजिन एन्ड द डाइरेक्सन अफ द प्लानेटरी विन्ड्स अफ द वर्ल्ड। यो है 5.3 मा दिएको छ। यहाँ हामीले दुईटा मात्र प्रश्न गर्नु छ है। डिस्कस द मेजर क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक्स फिचर अफ टोपोग्राफिकल मनसुनल क्लाइमेट, यो दिएको छ। और यहाँ माथि पनि छ, अरु क्वेशन पनि छ। यो भयो 4टा क्वेशन छ। यहाँ अझै एउटाको प्रश्न दिएको छ तिमीहरुको 5.1.4 मा एक्सप्लेन द फ्याक्टर रेस्पोन्सिबल फर द ओरिजिन अफ द ओसन करेन्ट। ओके, अब यहाँसम्म भयो तिमीहरुको 5 नम्बरको ए को क्वेशन। 5 नम्बरको 2 र ग्रुप एफ चाहिँ म नेक्स्ट क्लासमा गर्छु, त्यो पनि गर्नेछु। अनि यहाँ एफ मा चाहिँ तिमीहरुको ग्रुप एफ मा चाहिँ म्याप पोइन्टिङ हो। यो शिवालिक रेन्ज, रिभर कृष्णा, the desert region of India, one red soil region of India, Central Forest Reserve Institute of India, one wheat growing region of northern India, Manchester of South India, natural port of east coast of India, the main administrative center of India, and the last one the largest international airport of India। यो तिमीहरुले के गर्नुपर्छ, इन्डियाको म्याप दिएको हुन्छ त्यसमा भर्नुपर्छ। अब शिवालिक रेन्ज देखाइसकेपछि त्यहाँनेरि के गर्नुपर्छ, कुनै सिम्बलले अथवा कन्भेन्सनल साइन कुनै प्रकारको नक्साहरू बनाएर, अब माउन्टेन जस्तो माउन्टेनकै नक्सा बनाएर शिवालिक देखाउनु पर्यो। रिभर कृष्ण कता बग्दैछ ब्लू कलरले देखाउनु सक्यो भने अझै राम्रो, या त पेन्सिल वर्क गर्यो भने पनि वक्र रेखा बनाएर कतातिर बन्दैछ एरो मार्क लगाएर कृष्ण रिभर लेख्छौँ। अब जस्तो यहाँनिर आउँदैछ डेजर्ट रिजन अफ इन्डिया, यो चाहिँ रिजन भनेपछि एउटा पोइन्ट मात्र हुँदैन, एरिया हुन्छ, जस्तो राजस्थान डल्लै हैन। त्यो राजस्थानलाई के गर्छौँ त्यहाँ देखाउँछौँ अनि त्यहाँ कुनै एउटा सिम्बल दिएर होराइजन्टल लाइन हुन्छ कि क्रस हुन्छ कि कसरी हुन्छ देखाउँछौँ अनि तिमीले लेख्छौ डेजर्ट रिजन अफ इन्डिया भनेपछि त्यहाँनिर लेख्छौ थार डेजर्ट राजस्थान भनेर पनि लेख्छौ। त्यस्तै वान रेड सोयल रिजन अफ इन्डिया भनेपछि रेड सोयल रिजन त ठुलो हुन्छ, त्यो देखाएर एउटा सिम्बल दिएर कुन एरिया तिमीले देखाउँदैछौ रेड सोयल रिजनको त्यो के गर्नुपर्छ नाम पनि लेख्नुपर्छ। त यो भयो यहाँसम्म कम्प्लिट तिम्रो क्वेसन 2018 को है। यहाँ 5 को पनि 5 को 2 को क्वेसनमा तिमीहरूले यहाँ पनि 2 वटा क्वेसन गर्नुपर्छ। 5 × 2 10 जम्मा 3 वटा क्वेसन दिएको हुन्छ। म यो क्वेसन पढिराख्छु तर आन्सर नेक्स्ट भिडियोमा बनाएर दिउँला। गिभ अ ब्रिफ अकाउन्ट अफ द फिजियोग्राफी अफ वेस्टर्न हिमालयज अफ इन्डिया। तिमीहरूले वर्कबुकमा गरि पनि सकेका छौ यो। अर्थात् अर्को छ डिस्क्राइब द फेभरेबल फिजिकल कन्डिसन रिक्वायर्ड फर कल्टिभेसन अफ कटन इन इन्डिया। नभए त्यो पनि सकेनौ भने एक्सप्लेन द मेजर फ्याक्टर रेस्पोन्सिबल फर द डेभलपमेन्ट अफ आयरन एन्ड स्टिल इन्डस्ट्री इन इस्टर्न एन्ड सेन्ट्रल इन्डिया। अर्को प्रश्न छ डिस्कस द कज अफ अर्बनाइजेसन इन इन्डिया। 4-4वटा प्रश्न दिएको हुन्छ, त्यसमा कतिवटा मात्रै गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, 2टा मात्रै गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। ओके, त अब हामी लागौँ क्वेसनतिर। क्वेसनको प्रथम क्वेसन थियो डेल्टाको बारेमा हैन। त्यो डेल्टाको आन्सर म दिँदैछु। डेल्टामा तिम्रो थियो प्रश्न के थियो भन त, एक्सप्लेन वाइ डेल्टाज इज फर्मड एट द माउथ अफ अ रिभर। सो 3 मार्क्सको भएकोले गर्दाखेरि तिमीहरूले 3वटा सम्म यसको रिजन दिनु सक्यो भने चाहिँ राम्रो। जस्तो नम्बर 1 मा छ डिक्रिज इन स्लोप। When a river reaches a lake or a sea, the slope of the land decreases and hence velocity as well as carrying capacity of the river decreases. As a result, the depositional work of river increases manifold and the river-borne delta materials, river-borne deterrent material are dropped at the mouth of the river. This is one of the reason. Okay, number 2, huge sediments in the river water. Many tributaries join the main river on its middle course. These tributaries also carry sediments, and in this way sediment load increases substantially. These sediments are ultimately dumped at the mouth, thereby forming a delta. Okay, this is your second reason. Number 3, third reason. Third one, contact with saline water. जब नदी तिम्रो समुद्रमा मिल्न गएको हुन्छ त्यति बेला समुद्रको पानी चाहिँ के हुन्छ त नुनिलो हुन्छ हैन। अनि नदीबाट गएको पानी चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ स्वीट वाटर हुन्छ। यो भेट हुन्छ। भेट भएपछि चाहिँ के हुन्छ the sediments carried by the river after coming in contact with the saline water of the sea became heavy and thus coagulated. They no longer remain in suspended state and get deposited, forming a landform in the shape of the Greek letter delta. Okay, Except this, the work of sea waves and tides at the mouth of the river, direction of the winds, depth of the coastlines, openness of the sea, density of the sea water also influence the formation of delta. Okay. यो भयो तिमीहरुको 3 reasons of formation of delta. Okay. त्यसपछि आउँछ or. Why does temperature decrease when increases of altitude in the troposphere? Okay. त्यसको आन्सर छ यहाँ देखिएर temperature decreases with the increase of altitude in troposphere at the rate of 6.4 degrees Celsius with every 100 meters altitude. Okay. Every 1000 meter altitude मा चाहिँ के हुन्छ 6.4 degrees Celsius चाहिँ temperature घट्छ. This is known as normal lapse of temperature. This happened because of the following reason. Number 1, less radiation received. The atmosphere does not get heated directly. It gets heated up by the radiation received from the surface of the earth. Thus, the lower part of the atmosphere coming in direct contact with the surface of earth gets more heat than the portion lying above. This is one reason. Okay. The second reason is less denser air. The layers of the air are denser near the earth's surface and become lighter with increasing altitude. Hence, the upper layer receives less heat. And number 3, less heat absorbing capacity. The lower layer of the atmosphere contains more water vapor, dust particles, sea salt nuclei than the layers above, and hence heat retentive and the heat absorbing capacity considerably decrease with the decrease of the altitude. Okay. So, this is the answer of or. Now, the next question, that is reduction of waste can be made in the following way. Reduction of waste. Okay, how are the reduction of waste made? छ प्रश्नमा what are the methods of controlling gaseous waste material छ है दुईटामा एउटा गर्छौ एउटाको आन्सर चाहिँ तिम्रो यो explanatory answer number or ko. The reduction of the waste can be made in the following ways. Number 1, manufacture and the use of different objects must be done in a controlled manner. Number 2, quality of living should be modified so as to curb one's need. Number 3, one should avoid wasting things. Number 4, implementation of advanced technologies in factories so as to minimize waste generation. Number 5, used item can be recycled or reused. Number 6, buying good quality products so that they can last for a long time. Number 7, encouraging the use of biodegradable and the eco-friendly products. Number 8, making people aware about the ill effect of the waste generation. Okay, यो भयो तिम्रो अर्को क्वेशन. अर्को छ नम्बर 4 को क्वेशन. The thin layer of the air, the atmosphere gradually thins out with the increase of altitude. For this reason, air in the upper layer expands quickly and cool rapidly by release of radiation. त्यसपछि आउँछ next question, how should forest be conserved in India? In the year 2013, the total vegetation cover of Indian land masses was about 24.16% of the total land surface. However, it is necessary to have at least 33% of forest cover over the total land surface. So conservation of forest is very necessary in India. The steps taken by the government conservation of forest are as follows. यहाँ लास्ट मा मैले दिएको छु त्यसको आन्सर म बताउँदैछु. Just wait. Some of the steps taken by the central and the state government of India in the country are road traffic rotation, increasing green cover alongside roads, sprinkles water on trees nearby the road, vacuum cleaning of roads, promoting Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, cleaning of river and the water bodies. यो बाहेक पनि तिमीहरूले लेख्न सक्छौ अफरेस्टेसन हैन, एग्रो फरेस्टेसन, सोशल फरेस्ट्री एसेट्रा अरू कामहरू पनि हाम्रो देशले के गरिरहेको छ. ओके, त्यसपछि आउँछ डेफिनेसन एन्ड इन्ट्रोडक्सन. मिन्स अफ कम्युनिकेसन. वाट आर द मिन्स अफ कम्युनिकेसन थियो प्रश्नमा हैन. द मिन्स अफ कम्युनिकेसनमा के हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि the means of communication means which helps us to send messages and ideas from one place to another. Various means of communications which we use in the modern world are post and telegraph, telephone, radio and television, telex, fax, pages, email, newspapers, cinema, etc. यो तिमीहरूले आन्सर लेख्न सक्छौ किनभने 3 मार्क्सको प्रश्न हो. अर्को आउँछ टोपोग्राफिकल म्यापको माथि प्रश्न छ. टोपोग्राफिकल म्याप र स्याटेलाइट इमेजरीमा के भिन्नता छ भनेर तिमीहरूको प्रश्न छ. टोपोग्राफिकल म्याप इज अ टिपिकल टाइप अफ characterized with large scale details and representation of relief etc. But a satellite is a image of Earth or any other planet collected by the artificial satellite operated by government in country. It is a two-dimensional image of natural and man-made activities on the Earth. So this is the difference between topographical map and the satellite imagery. Okay. Then let's go to long question. Long question मा तिमीहरूको छ ग्रुप ई मा छ describe with sketches the major landforms produced by fluvio-glacial deposit. So I'll read out. यहाँनिर छ तिमीहरूको किताबमा पनि छ, त्यही किताबकै कुरा मैले यहाँ पढेको छु. यो चाहिँ 5 मार्क्सको हो, त्यसकारणले गर्दा यसमा चाहिँ तिमीहरूले के पनि दिनुपर्छ, स्केच पनि बनाएर देखाउनुपर्छ. ग्लेसियो फ्लुभियल ल्यान्डफर्म्स अर्थात् ग्लेसियल र नदी र ग्लेसियर दुईटाले नै सँगै बनाएको जुन चाहिँ ग्लेसियर सक्ने बित्तिकै नदीको जब उत्पत्ति हुन्छ त्यस समय के बनाउँछ त भन्दाखेरि नम्बर 1 मा छ आउटवास प्लेन रिचिङ lowland when glacier melt away, the streams of water that flow out of the snout of glaciers transport satisfied materials considering of the sand, gravels, etc. Such glacial fluvial sediments transportation from stagnant glacier by streams of melt water and deposited over wide areas is called outwash deposition. यो बनाउँछ एउटा outwash deposition. त्यसपछि when the ice of the glacier disappears, the outwash deposits remain on a smooth slope plain lying in front of the glacier margin. The feature of outwash plain are कस्तो खालको हुन्छ, braided stream flowing through terminal and ground moraine, cairns, small rounded hillocks of the sand and the gravels may cover the plain, cattle lake formed in the hollow and depression in the outwash plain, knob like ridges alternate with the cattle lake, presenting a knob and cattle topography, Then drumlin are low elongated hills formed by glacial deposits. They present humpy surface and are smoothly rounded. They are always elongated in the direction of the ice movement and are mainly composed of boulders, clay. They are steeper at the upper side and taper of the lower side. They are arranged diagonally and present basket of X topography. A large number of drumlins are found in northern island and lake region of North America. Then number 3 is esker. Esker are long, narrow, widening, steep-sided ridges. They are mainly formed by the glacial deposits of sand and gravels. They are deposited by a stream in the ice tunnel at the base of the former glaciers. Okay, eskers are common seen in Scandinavia. Then comes the fourth landform, that is kames. The kames are small rounded hillocks of sand and gravels. They are found there. Then the next one is cattle. Cattle lakes are found in the hollow of depression. So these are the features found in glaciofluvial landforms. Okay. Then next one is planetary wind. Planetary wind. Next question is explain the direction of the planetary wind of the world. Explain with sketches the origin and the direction of planetary wind of the world. Okay. So this is your answer of planetary wind. So there are 3 types of planetary winds. One is trade wind, planetary wind, trade wind, and the westerlies. Okay. The wind blowing throughout the year from one latitude to another latitude in response to altitudinal differences in air pressure are called planetary or prevailing winds. They involve large area of the globes. Then comes the trade wind. These are extremely steady wind blowing from subtropical high pressure area, that is 30° north and south, towards the equatorial low pressure belt. These winds should have blow from the north to south in northern hemisphere and south to north in the southern hemisphere, but they get deflected to the right in northern hemisphere. Okay, hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere due to the Coriolis effect and the Farrell's law. So मैले फेरल्स को ल तिमीहरूलाई एक्सप्लेन गरिसकेको छु. पृथ्वी गोलो छ, मध्यको भाग ठुलो छ, त्यसकारण पृथ्वीको मध्यको गोलाइ ठुलो भएकोले गर्दा त्यहाँ के हुन्छ, स्पिडले घुम्छ, विन्ड आउँछ, त्यसकारणले गर्दा त्यहाँ के हुन्छ, डिफ्लेक्सन हुन्छ. एकतिर बन्दै गरेको हुन्छ तर त्यो फेरि अर्कोतिर बहन थाल्छ. ओके, लेट्स कन्टिन्यू. दस दे ब्लो एज नॉर्थ eastern trades in northern hemisphere and southern trade in southern hemisphere. They are also known as tropical easterlies and they blow steadily in the same direction. They are noted to consistency in both force and direction. Then number 3 is westerlies. These winds blow from subtropical high pressure belt towards subpolar low pressure belt. The westerlies of the southern hemisphere are stronger and constant in the direction than the northern hemisphere. These winds developed between 40° and 65° south latitude, and this latitude are known as roaring 40s, furious 50s, and singling 60s. Okay, यो भयो तिमीहरूको आन्सर। अनि यसको नक्सा बनाउँछौ किनभने तिमीहरूलाई के भनेको छ 5 मार्क्सको क्वेसन हो यो, लङ क्वेसन, त्यसकारण विथ स्केच बनाउनु भनेको छ र यो स्केच पनि तिमीहरू के गर्छौ बनाउँछौ। ओके, सो स्केच बनायो भने तिमीहरूले फुल मार्क्स पाउँछौ। त्यसपछि अर्को प्रश्न छ ट्रपिकल मनसुनल विन्डको बारेमा, क्लाइमेटको बारेमा। त्यसको आन्सर यहाँ छ द ट्रपिकल मनसुन climate extends from 10 degree to 25 degree latitude in both the hemisphere in India and Pakistan. The influence of this climate region extends up to 30 degree north latitude in the north. Characteristics of climate. The major characteristics of the tropical monsoon climatic region are as follows. Number 1, wet summer and dry winter. In monsoon climate region, during the summer season, the wet monsoon winds while blowing over the ocean pick up moisture and cause rainfall. But during the winter season, the cold dry winds blow from the land and do not cause rainfall. Hence, the weather remains dry. Okay, number 1 character. Number 2, two opposite blowing winds during summer and winter in monsoon climatic region. During summer, winds blow. During summer, what happen in summer? Blows from the south. Wind blows from the south, while during winter, winds blows from north. For example, in Indian subcontinent during summer, wet southwest monsoon wind, and in the winter the dry northeast monsoon winds blow. This reveals of wind system is a typical feature of monsoon climate. Okay, it can be mentioned here that the word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mawsam, meaning season. And number 3, moderate temperature. Monsoon climatic region experience 30 to 32 degrees Celsius temperature in summer and 19 to 22 degrees Celsius temperature in winter. In summer, the wet monsoon winds brings rainfall and give relief from sweltering heat condition. Number 4, moderate rainfall. In monsoon region, average annual rainfall varies from 75 to 100 degrees centimeter. However, topography and the distance from the sea have profound influence on the amount of rainfall. For example, mountainous and the coastal areas they receive rainfall 150 centimeter to 200 centimeter. In India, Mawasram, lying on the southern slope of the Khasi Hills in Meghalaya, receives about 1187 मौसिनराम मा चाहिँ सबभन्दा ज्यादा विश्वकै सबैभन्दा ज्यादा के हुन्छ रेनफल हुन्छ. सो कति हुँदो रहेछ 1187 centimeter of the rainfall annually. But the Shillong, lying on the leeward side of the Khasi Hills, receive only 250 centimeter of rainfall annually. Again, Allahabad, located far away from the coast, receive about 100 centimeter rainfall annually. So, the fifth characteristics of the season is changes of season. The change of season is one of the important characteristics of monsoon climate. The onset and the retreat of monsoon. So, season is changing or change 4 times. So, the retreat of two opposite monsoon wind cause change of season. For example, in the northern hemisphere, cold, dry season and lasting from December to February is cold winter. The hot dry season from March to May is known as summer. The hot wet season from June to September is called season of the southwest monsoon or the rainy season. Then October and November is the season of retreating southwest monsoon or autumn. In southern hemisphere, the opposite seasons occur during the same period. Okay. So up to here is your answer of monsoon. Then यहाँसम्म चाहिँ आज हामी गरौँ. यो अघि नै मैले गरिहालेँ स्टेप्स है र यहाँसम्म हामी गर्नेछौँ. त्यसपछि 5 नम्बर 5.14 क्वेसनदेखिको तिम्रो 4 वटा क्वेसन अझै बाँकी रह्यो अनि म्याप वक बाँकी रह्यो 2018 को क्वेसनको. सो आज हामी यहाँसम्म नै गर्नेछौँ अनि यो तिमीहरूको होमवर्क यो तिमीहरूले खातामा लेखेर मलाई स्कुल लागेपछि देखाउनेछौ अनि याद गर्नेछौ. ओके.